everybody and welcome to my channel. So a few weeks ago, my sister and my mother started with a keto diet, and one of them my mom lost over 10 kilograms and my sister lost over 5 kilograms. So, it's not just like to lose weight, the reason why me and my children, my two daughters wanted to do it. It was more for not so much the weight loss as feeling healthier and being more comfortable, not being bloaty and things like that. So we have tried it now since this Monday, and today that I'm taking the video is Thursday. So that means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days, and all three of us has already dropped at least a kilogram. So something obviously is working. The biggest culprit for us is eating bread. So that is Shania bakes bread, and it smells absolutely fantastic. We can't help when that bread comes out of the oven to put butter on it and just eat it as warm as that. And I think that was the biggest thing that we did wrong, was eating bread. So now we're substituting our bread for a keto bread, and it's extremely easy recipe. And I make the little mixed flours, which I'm going to show you and share with you. So if you want to just make that change, so we're still eating a little bit of sugar. So I can't drink my tea without sugar. I'm substituting it with honey. So I'm having a bit of honey. I've had a row of chocolate. We've also bought rather darker chocolate, the 85% Lindt, but I've had normal chocolate. So the sugar isn't completely out, and we'll put a little bit of like mayonnaise and chutney, and those are like sugars in it. But most of the thing that we've cut out was bread, number 1, number 2, pasta, number 3, rice, number 4, potatoes. So if you want to do that with us, and this week coming, see if it makes any difference to you if you cut out bread, pasta, rice, and potatoes. And then do that and see if you can also lose a kilogram in 3 to 4 days. Enjoy the recipe. We're doing this just about every day. Bye guys.
So I am a visual person, so yeah, I've just taken the photos of the ingredients and how much you need. You need 15 ml butter, but you have to melt it. So I'm using a container that already looks like the size of a slice of bread, and I'm melting that 15 ml of butter already in the container. Then it becomes easy to take your slice out, and then I add my flour. Now the recipe says 3 tablespoons of almond flour, but I don't just do that. I used 2 tablespoons of almond flour. Then I added half a tablespoon of flax flour, and then my third flour that I also included, that is on the next one, is pea flour. So you use all kinds of flour. You can use coconut flour, etc. Anything that is keto or banned that doesn't have gluten in. So gluten-free flours, and you can put your own mix to it. So I take those 3 flours, and then I add my baking powder. So those are the dry ingredients. You mix the dry ingredients together. So what I've done to make it easier for us, we've got these little small containers, and I pre-mix then the flour and the baking powder in these containers, so when we are ready for a bread, it's already done, all set out. And I do that once or so a week, and then it's ready for the whole week for anybody in the household who wants to. So once you now feel like your bread, you take your container with your melted butter and you add your flour mix, just like I've done it over here. And then in the next slide I will show you then the next ingredient is then your egg. 1 raw egg, then that gets put into the container as well. There we added the egg. And the last ingredient that gets added is then cheese. So the next slide, I'm showing you my cheese, and yes, I'm very fortunate. I get it at a very good price, if you can see how much I pay per kilogram. And there I've grated in the cheese, fine grade, bigger grade. Some people just slice it in, but now you have to mix all of these things together. It was a bit hard for me taking the video of myself mixing this in here, but I just mixed it in quickly. with the speeded up the video so it didn't take too long. Mix it in, and then once it's mixed, you'll see at the end of my bread I could have mixed the egg a little bit better in, because you can, once it cooks, you can see where it's white, the white of the egg. So mixing it, and then you're patting it down for the bread, for it to make a nice slice. And then here is a photo of it ready to be microwaved now. I set my timer on my microwave to 130, which is 90 seconds, 60 plus 30. And then when it's done, it's finished. It smells quite nice, nearly like a pizza kind of thing. Done. So here you can see there's a little bit of the white of the egg, the yellow is the cheese, and then you drop it out. I put it upside down on my plate, and I add more butter on top. I like it to be buttery. Add more butter, and then of course you can make your sandwich into anything. This morning I had it with salami and boiled egg with cheese and cucumber, and it's extremely filling. In fact, you could take the bread and cut it in half to have 2 slices, and this morning I had tomato and cucumber and feta cheese, salt and pepper on it. And then I'm leaving you with the recipe. So this is all the ingredients that you need, and please give it a go, try it and see if you also enjoy the slice of bread. And it's really literally takes you from beginning to end no more than 5 minutes to produce your slice of keto bread. Enjoy, guys. Catch you next week. Bye.